it looks like my mic was not picking up any audio. My apologies. Or it wasn't picking up much audio. But yeah, it's a little bit of a quiet stream today. Sorry if you did not hear me talking before. Welcome in. This is a commission reward for Salvi of a adoptable he has. Yeah, the audio is a little bit down even with my max volume. Yeah, I get that a lot. I'll try to turn up the mic volume a little bit. It's a hard balancing act because I have a window right next to me, so sometimes it'll just very loudly pick up cars going on outside. Yeah, exactly. It's not easy. Okay, that looks alright. I guess that's why many people prefer streaming at night. Yeah. I think it's also because a lot of people are off work at that time, so viewership is probably better. Gotta be careful though, because sometimes you get the partiers outside, and then that's a new problem to deal with. I don't know what it is about this shoulder. It doesn't Trying to find where the hand should be. No, it's more the shoulder that I'm having an issue with. Shelter, hello, welcome in. How am I doing? I am getting through it. I am getting through the day. I thought starting on the sketched lady would be easiest, and I am, of course, struggle busing. Yeah, I feel like art has been that more often than not for me lately. That's what I get for not warming up before this. And anyway, how are you doing, Shelter? How goes it? Feeling anxious for no reason, can't do shit. I'm sorry. May your anxiety stop being a little bitch. Speaking of not doing shit though, I almost didn't go live again. Because I'm terrible. Yeah, Shelter is bananas. They will write a billion pages like it's nothing, and then go on to write a billion more. Again, it was Homer that wrote the Odyssey, right? Homer got nothing on Shelter. I'm about to get you cursed by old gods. Whatever, they're old. Push them over. Feed them bananas. I wish you luck in your writing, Adelino. I quite enjoy writing, I just never seem to do it anymore. I guess the hips are not that big. I spent years without writing much, and now I have like 3 different large fic ideas. Yeah. It's artistic constipation. Friend once said if you're having trouble, just sketch something terrible. I've spent the last 20 minutes sketching terrible things. I'm sure eventually I'll get there. My heart is not in it today, so that's also a struggle. Burger Night, hello. Welcome in, friend. Maybe sketch something terrible but unrelated? Guess it's worth a shot. How's it going today? It's going. I'm just struggle bussing. I try to start off with the easiest of my to-do list, and it's not going very well. I mean, that is what I'm doing right now, is trying to do a gesture drawing. Maybe I will draw Miss Pepper. She's sitting there being good, so maybe she will let me draw her. Sweet little kitty. I'm making her look way fatter than she normally is, even though she is already quite chunk. Her puff is just hard to draw because it makes her look extra chunky. I can't see her little arm, so I'm just kind of guessing. She's so sleepy. See, I have the ability to draw. That's a little pepper. The way she's trying to sleep right now, she's like resting her head on her shoulder puff. Like this. It's very cute. Oh, little puffy pepper. Burger, did I ask how it was going for you today, friend? I'm sorry if I didn't. I hope you're having a good day. All bodies are shaped like beans. A little punchy from doing Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. Oof. But mostly good? Good. I'm glad to hear. I have no idea how long Deltarune is. I'm gonna have to take your word for it that it's a long game. I have never played Undertale or Deltarune. I realize I would have to play one to play the other. Oh, it's about 25 hours? Jeez. Mad lad. The new chapter. Oh, wait, it came out with new chapters? When was that? Yesterday. Oh my god. Okay. The only thing I know of Deltarune is Spamton, I think is his name, from that Lemon Demon animated video. The one to touch tone telephone. Love that song. Love that animation, really. I can't think of a pose right now. This is like the body type I'm best at drawing too. And yet. Maybe there's a mermaid one that I can use. Lord knows they weren't going to get used any other way. Deltarune is an alternate reality Undertale. More than stands on its own. Oh, interesting. I mean, maybe. Morrigan, how do I feel about your pose? Yeah. Oh, that was so loud. listen, I hear you. I hear you. That is very enticing. And I know that the game is clearly well loved by you. But I can't commit to playing a game. Even if it's free, even if it's a chill playthrough. I'm struggling to just get through life as it is. I'm struggling to get through the things that I'm obligated to do. Which is not to sound mean or rude. I love when people recommend me things that they love. I just don't want to commit to anything and then not deliver on it, which I feel like I'm doing a lot lately. Happens all the time with everyone, really. I mean, maybe, but it shouldn't be, is the thing. I'm not gonna get all emotional on stream right now. what we drawing today? We are drawing a Donathon commission reward for Salvi. Also, welcome in. Or we're trying to. Maya, how are you doing today? You having a good day? You vibing? So far so good? Hell yeah. You need to not play Elden Ring until 3 AM every night. Dang, getting called out right on main. What made you stream at this hour? This isn't Sky's O'Clock. Well, I don't know if you were there when I was talking about it on stream forever ago, but I'm on FMLA from work, so taking the opportunity to stream at earlier times, because I feel like I get good viewership then. Also, I need to fill the void somehow in my day. I'd like to pretend it's to make money, but let's be real. I'm not making money. Which is not a what is it, humble beg? Whatever, I'm not saying that. Well, yay. Yay that you're here, not yay that you're on FMLA. Yeah, I figured. Appreciate the clarification nonetheless, though. Maybe you are just incognito, praying and wishing for my downfall. Who knows? Maybe the real enemies were the friends we made along the way. That's real as fuck now that I think about it. Yeah, what are you doing in at this time? I didn't think that this was Mayo o'clock either. You can't have a downfall. I'd have to find another artist, meet new people, find another friend. It'd be a huge pain. But yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but not only do you have like an army of artists, you got a great deal of friends. No one is more well equipped to replace me. Would just not say that you would. I'm just joshing, making the jokes, doing the funnies. I feel like these legs just look weird. will send them in crayon. What are we sending in crayon? Why are we eating crayons? I looked away from the chat for like 3 seconds. Oh, okay. Restream is only giving me like every other message. Interesting. No, your message did go through. I'm looking on Twitch now. I just have a separate chat for Restream. Being unsupervised for 3 seconds is best and only time to eat crayons. I don't know if I ever told you guys the story of me as a toddler and my poor, exhausted mother having to deal with said child, me. So apparently I was a menace as a toddler. I also started moving and walking and grabbing things really, really early in development. So that was fun for her. One time she was watching my brother and I think I couldn't have been older than like 2.5. My brother was just probably 1. And she's like, all right, how long is it going to take me to go grab a Coke with ice from the kitchen? The kitchen, keep in mind, that was no more than 6 feet away. She was like, all right, it'll take me like 30 seconds to grab the ice, another 30 seconds to grab the soda and open it, and then I have to have a minute pouring it. That's 2 minutes. I can make it 2 minutes. So she did all that. She grabbed her Coke, and she came back, and I was eating potted plant dirt. So I can't be left unattended for any length of time. There was also a time when I broke out to go play on the neighbor's swing set. The neighbors that my mother did not know. I also broke out another time from the house to walk down the street. And my mother found me walking down the street, holding the hand of a man she didn't know. And he went, is this your child? So it was fun. It was fun. Another time I walked over and someone had left their car door open. So I, being a very helpful child, went to go close it for them. A stranger's car door. Because I'm so nice and so very eager to get kidnapped. This guy's out here actually trying to get kidnapped. No, for real. I don't know how I'm still here because, Lord have mercy, I was trying God's patience. But it's fine. It's fine. I am somehow still here. It's okay, guys. I also got into a stranger's car. Oh my god. Before, because my pet bird was injured. Okay, like, listen, once your pet is injured, it's all bets are off. I'm climbing into anyone's car. I'm hot wiring it, in fact. Vida, welcome in. Hello. V, did I ever send you that fucking post where the woman just got her license? Please tell me I did. I broke into a lady's car once to store animals. I think that was my weirdest story. I'm sorry, you broke into someone's car To store animals. For one thing, were they your own animals or were these just wild animals you obtained? Second, how did you obtain wild animals? Okay, great. How did you obtain wild animals? Or why did you take your pets, I'm sorry, to store into someone else's car? Why was the house not good enough? I just got my license statement. Yes. The one where it's like, we broke up a year ago. Why are you telling me this? I'm just telling you to look both ways. May Allah protect you. That one, it fucking cracks me up. Every time it makes me laugh and it makes me think of you, and I just go hee hee. They were animals in people's houses. I'm sorry, so the line of houses caught fire, so I broke down like 6 doors and threw pets in the car. Okay, no, that's actually a nice story, though. That's actually nice. Oh my god, Hero Maya. That's actually crazy. You're like real life Superman. No, for real. What a cool dude. Unless you were also the one to set the fires, in which case, oh my god, you may be a psychopath. But no, that's so cool. Back when my legs work, May also worked. I was not. That's what someone who's guilty would say. May even carried a fish tank? Dude, Maya is cooler than I am. V, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I beat you to the punch. Wow. You guys, I'm just so tired. Like, tired both physically and mentally. We were chilling at a friend's house when we saw the smoke and ran over quick. It was crazy. I must have been like 16. My mom lost it on me for going into burning houses for cats, but like, I like cats. Okay, in your mother's defense, I would have done the same thing. But like, I swear to God, whatever you had wanted for Christmas, you would have gotten it. A new car? That bitch is getting a new car. You want fucking the most expensive Lego set ever? You're getting the most expensive Lego set ever. You want to go to France? Bitch, we're going first class. Like, there would have been no moment where I was more proud of my child. But they also would have gotten no closer to death by my own 2 hands. Beaming my energy, thank you. I don't know, I need to get through at least these. I'm having a, I guess what one could compare to a crisis of faith, where I just feel so defeated, I guess. And like, not to get so dark and or deep on stream, because I know y'all didn't come in here for that. But I went to the specialist, I did not get good news, and now I just don't know what to do with myself, because I'm entering a very precarious, like, timeline where I wanted to get things established in Get Dark on Me, I'm Ready. Oh my god. Why did you come here? Do I do that enough to where you just expect that from my stream? No. But I'm just entering a precarious time in my life where I wanted to get myself finally established. I wanted to get myself doing stuff that I wanted to do, because once you know, kids are involved, that's going to be a lot freaking harder. And my doctor just said, oh, I can't help you until it gets worse, which is not to say that my doctor is failing me, but I gave the example to my husband to explain how this works. It's like if you went to a doctor and went, there's something wrong with my heart, and the doctor went, yeah, there is something wrong with your heart, we're gonna keep an eye on it. And you go back to him going, and the doctor tells you, one day your heart's gonna stop and we're gonna have to hit you with an EK, not an EKG, a AED, the thing that like makes your heart start up again. But we can't do that, because if we do it before your heart stops, it could really hurt your heart. And you go back to your doctor like, doctor, my heart is getting worse. And they just have to go, I'm sorry. That's kind of what's happening with me right now. Like, my exhaustion is just so bad. I can hardly think or function. That's why I'm on the what is it? The FMLA. Because it's just impossible to do anything, and with the nature of my job, that could get really serious. Do let us know if we can help in any ways, guys. Thank you. That's the thing, though, is just I think that there's nothing to do. I think I should probably just accept the fact that the life I wanted is not the one I'm cut out for. Like, and I'm just so exhausted at the idea of fighting against the current, especially when I really don't have anything to show for it. I don't have anything remarkable to myself that I would like use to keep self-motivating myself. Like, I don't have a ton of stuff posted. Like, I don't have anything original posted. Like, not to put value in my following, but like, I'm not someone that just draws people in. I don't have a huge following that I can even just justify going, well, fuck my job, we'll just start doing content creation full time. I can hardly focus enough to do anything original, so it's just like, maybe this is it. Maybe this is my sign that I should just not be doing art. Maybe this is kind of the life that I need to be living, is the person that works 9 to 5 and then puts in their 30 years and retires, and that's it. And like, if one works that life, that's not me saying like that's a terrible life to live. That is a good life to live. And anyone that can or does do that, you are exceptional in your own regard. It's just not what I wanted for me. And I just worry that maybe I was just never cut out for that. I'm not being mean to her. I feel like I'm trying to be realistic. Maybe it's just time to stop fighting, and it's time to accept that I'm just not someone who should do this. Not do the content creation, not sell at the conventions, because I just don't have anything more to give. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. Like, I mean, my doctor put me on some medicine, but he was very frank with me in that he doesn't believe it's going to work because my thyroid is still functioning, so it's whatever. Plus, I see people that are way more skilled than I am, and it's just like, I'm 31. There are people half my age that are way, way more advanced than I am. Way more cut out to be in the industry than I am. Will a 9 to 5 be possible? I mean, once I can figure out how to kind of alleviate my symptoms, nutmeg, wow, or just kind of bide time until my thyroid gives out enough to warrant a proper dose of medicine, then, like, yeah, I guess it would be possible. I have a job that is going to have me for the next 30 years if I really wanted to, so it's just not what I wanted for myself. That's understandable. Everyone has different wants and needs. The fact that a big audience has found you doesn't mean that you're not good enough. I mean, it's not even just that. I just don't feel like I bring anything remarkable to the world. My characters are very, milquetoast. I'm very milquetoast. I don't have any remarkable artistic ability. I can barely understand anatomy. I still don't know how bones work. I appreciate you saying so, but I disagree. I feel like I'm just redrawing this same pose. I don't know, so I don't know what to do after I'm done with these rewards. I've thought about just going full cold turkey and just, like, selling my tablet. Like, I don't have the energy for anything, mentally or physically. Like, I don't have the energy to make merch or, even if I did make the merch, to even sell at the conventions. I don't have the stamina to make stuff constantly. It's hard. You think for a split second that even the top-rated VTuber artists bring a ton of originality? I mean, they bring skill, though. I don't even have that, and that's just being very frank. I don't. I still can't draw hands. I can barely draw boobs on a chest correctly. Do you know how many big booba anime cat girls are out there? Yeah, I know, because I was one of them. Like, you're one of the 5 artists I know that can draw things that aren't semi-lewd. That's pretty unique, if you ask me. Appreciate it. Make no mistake, though, I can draw lewd. I just kind of prefer to keep that separate from my safe for work stuff, like, as far separate as I can. Because I don't like blending them together. But you also don't do it all the time. No, for real. I don't know. I also just don't have the mental energy to, like, keep fighting, you know? Like, I mean, I've been doing this shit for over a decade now and haven't made much traction, and I've had to try to endure it through everything. Through poverty, through moving across the country, rather. It's not even just moving. Through dedicating 60 hours a week to a job that didn't appreciate me. then through COVID, then through a marriage and home ownership, which took up the marriage did not take up very much time. Luckily, I had a very low-key wedding, but there was a lot of stress behind it. But then my home, and it's like, I can't keep doing that, especially when kids get involved. Like, I don't know. I got very, very heavy for nothing. And now I have a ton of people watching. Hi, everyone. Hello. I'm sorry to just hit you with the heaviness for no reason. It's okay to vent. I mean, yeah, but like, these people are here to watch hips get drawn. Maybe they aren't here to have me vent about my woes and anxieties about being a worm on the internet. And a worm I am, sparkly and blue. I also don't want anyone to be triggered into thinking the same way I am, because, boy, it sucks. Do chores, but you're great, Skies. Thank you, V. You should definitely keep your tablet even if you decide to work a 9 to 5. Don't cut yourself off from the art world completely. Like, even if art doesn't be your main source of money, you still want to see your wonderful works. It's just that I wanted it to be. But thank you, V. I appreciate you. Good luck with your chores. You could be a Dragonite. No, ugh. Ugly, ugly man. This is just what I wanted to be doing, though. This is where I get my fulfillment. This is where I feel my purpose is. It's not in a 9 to 5. Like, to summarize my work, I am a teacher. I teach adults how to cook, and I thought it would be really fulfilling at first, and it's just not. People do not care. They're so, like, for the people that understand the context of my work, people are so goddamn entitled, and they don't care to learn, they just care to eat. And it's so emotionally exhausting to deal with these people every fucking day. Not to mention, like, there are other safety concerns. So it's just, ugh. I don't know. I'm just... I wish there was a sign that this is what I'm supposed to be doing and I should keep enduring because I'll get there. Or I should just give up and I should just work my 9 to 5 and I should just be you know, the 9 to 5 worker who looks forward to turning 65 so I can retire. Ugh, this is just so ugly. And I was kind of wondering if maybe, you know, the results from my doctor's office were my sign. Like, hey, the struggling is not gonna stop. It's not gonna get better. You should just give up now. That venting did not make me feel better. I just feel bad that I sat here bitching and moaning while people sat and watched me struggle to draw. I'm sorry, everyone. I hope that you will stick around and enjoy stream. Eventually, I will draw titty correctly. You have nothing to worry about on that front. I don't know what to draw for this character. Maybe I should switch the characters. Maybe I should try this fool instead. My baby. I do think that maybe your art might be suffering from your state of mind, though. I know that people tend to do these best work in a positive headspace. I wonder if you aren't putting much pressure... Too much pressure on yourself. I mean, I probably am. Though it might not be pressure, I mean that it is my mental headspace, because I'll be so for real, I don't want to be here. Like, I want to be chatting, and I'm happy to have you guys here. But I was telling Hatch earlier, I'd rather just be a depressed lump. But that's not productive. It's not going to make me feel better. It's just going to make me curl up and not do anything. I can reassure you I'll be very happy to get any sketch of them, even a very quick one. Alright, here we go. No, hold on. What does their hat look like? I'll just... There we go. How do we feel? Is this what you wanted from your Donathon rewards? Like this appearing game, so you're accidentally making one of that. You're accidentally making something that stick to the cannon. Stop it. I'd give you money for it. Stop it. Oh, titty. Hold on. Where is... I did not end up getting this anywhere near done, Maya, but, this was going to be, your mermaid sketch that I meant to clean up and then just didn't get a chance to. I may still try because I like how it was turning out. Cheese and crackers. Cheese and crackers sounds great right now. That's pretty, thank you. I need to show off the one I did for Hatch because I really liked how that one was coming out. Yeah, I loved this one. Off topic, but I'm trying to order lunch and it's buy one 5-piece tenders with 2 salads, get 1 free. Which sounds nice, but what am I going to do with all that? Listen, that's lunch for tomorrow. Depending on the sides that you get, you can throw the chicken over a little salad, maybe make a dressing out of whatever else comes with it. If you have like coleslaw and you like coleslaw, you can add that to the salad. Boom. Wait, did I order a mermaid thingy? No, I was just doing it for fun. Ow. Ow. Oh, wait, let me pay you for things? No. I think people that save burning, or cats out of burning buildings should get free fan art, so fuck you. How do I want to draw this person, this man, this guy? I only do... No, listen, okay. Listen, that's the thing, though, is that I also wish I had the ability and the time and the finances to justify doing more art for free. Like, I would love to do fan art, and I would love to give people gifts, and I would love to do things of that sort. But I cannot. Why is Dragonair not reacting very often? Oh, it's because my sensitivity is way too low. Or way too high, that's what I meant. What? Just turn that way down. Whip. Okay. I think I have her fixed now. Maya keeps a tight ledger of commissions called wait, didn't I order something or was that last year? Poor Rena like every time. You gotta keep better track of the things that you order. Though I guess when you just forget about the things that you buy, it is like Christmas every time. Like, wow, I got a piece of art. Surprise art, best art? Yeah, that's why I want to do it more often. I always pay up front and forget about it. That way no one else has to suffer from my PS brain. Oh. Not a good way to talk about yourself. Oh, that's a good face? Thank you. It looks a little funny. I think I just need to lower the jaw. Sir, gender neutral, you are in the way of my stuff. No. Oh, smug cat meme? Just fucking hit him with the cat ears. I gotta realign their mouth, though. He do be a little shit. That's how we like him. Oh, smug. The later down the path they've made, the more of a villain my OCs have been. Oh, Pepper, yes, hello. You are very sweet. Hi, creature. Hi. Why do you only want pets when I'm sitting down drawing? Actually... something about that feels more monstrous and I like it. I'm gonna make this look extra dramatic. I hope this keeps my reputation going of making characters unreasonably hot. A reputation which I am quite proud of. You always do, it's a little nuts. Listen, I like hot. I like hot lady, I like hot man, I like hot in between. I like undecided, I like hot androgyny, I like hot. This hat does not make any sense. I like hot. Skies 2025. No longer am I cool skies. I'm entering my villain era. I am now hot seas. Oh no, what was the villain name I had? Scorching Seas. That's what it was. Scorching Seas. Yes, she has a design. No, I will never draw it. Why? Because I never draw anything ever. Lukewarm pond? Literally get out of my chat right now. But I like it here. You said it's a lukewarm pond. I'm full of the brain-eating amoebas and bacteria. You know, I almost want to have them looking over their shoulder. A pose that I don't know I'd be able to pull off. But... brain-eating amiibos will get you extra stuff in a Zelda game. Not the same. Not the same. Oh, actually, what if? Another thing I don't know how to draw, necks. I don't know where they go. I feel like it's the same. You are misinformed. No, but you gotta stress the neck. Gotta make sure it connects right. That way it can connect correctly to everything else. I'll do better next time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My brain filters out the puns. They're my mortal enemy. It's a blessing that my husband's type of humor is so dry that I don't have to deal with dad jokes. When we get to that stage in life, it's very possible that he will never make a dad joke in his entire life. I was in the other room. What is this about ponds? Maya being mean to me. Saying scorching seas, more like lukewarm pond. You know, it takes very little for me to be mean, and I try very hard to not be mean. I think people should be nicer to me because of that. It's getting kind of spicy with some of my students. I gotta be more careful of that. Or if they want to be full dirtbag, maybe I should try to be full dirtbag back. Students gotta learn the hard way. You know, I mean, they kind of do with how often I criticize their cooking, so. What if I just... I don't think I like that as much. Something about this feels cheeky. I can't tell what it is though, if it's the head that looks too big or the body looks too small. I think I need to make the hat bigger is the thing. Oh, little creature, hello. What can I do for the little creature? Hi. I don't know if Pepper's little mouth came up through the mic, but she is currently yelling. Hi Pep, do you want to say hi? Come here. Oh. Oh. Pepper. This one is Miss Pepper. She's my loud one. She's my little princess. My little angel. She's also terrible and likes to eat plastic. Yes, you do. You love your plastic. Miss Pepper, please. Oh my god, stop freaking out. Sometimes she gets scared of something randomly through no provocation and just kind of like lashes out. Oh, hi Pepper. And she was kind of in a precarious spot just then while I was holding her. So I have to be very careful to not have her bash everything on the way down. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Boop. She did spice up my life, you're right. Though, fun fact, she got the name Pepper because all of her siblings were named after spices. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this image. Hold on, I have to grab it. But this image was popular around the time when I had rescued Miss Nutmeg. Pasta in her noodles. Mama Pasta. And they all have pasta names. So I decided I wanted to do that for Mama Nutmeg when I had rescued her. But because I had rescued her off the streets, she didn't have a name. So even more of a fun story, right, is that Miss Nutmeg actually picked out her own name. I was just kind of throwing words at her to see what she like best responded to. And eventually I went Nutmeg, And that was the first time, like, she had turned to acknowledge, like, something that I had said. And I went, oh my god, you like nutmeg? And she just trotted her little self over, happy as a peach. And I went, okay, your name is Nutmeg. Which I was a little bit annoyed about. I didn't want to name her a food thing, but I was like, it's okay. Now you get to be Mama Nutmeg in her spice rack. So, let me see. Let me see if I have a picture of all the kittens. We're getting sidetracked even though we were doing so good with art, but whatever. Oh, here they all are. Here they are. Oh. Oh. So, why is Rayquaza a hot anime girl? It is an adoptable that Salvi has, and he elected to have her drawn for his Donathon reward. But this one, this is Popo. His original name was Goma, which is what my my boss at the time, my boss's wife rather, had named him, because Goma in Japanese is sesame seeds. So he has white and black sesame seeds. But my old roommate at the time, Gumi Jelly, over on YouTube if you want to give her a follow, she's very fun, adopted little Popo and renamed him. So now he is living his best life over with Gumi and causing her problems on purpose. This is Mama Nutmeg. This is Sugar. She was so good and so sweet and so soft and such a kissable little face, and she was a Siamese mix. And she had these cute little speckled paws. Ah, I love it. This is Furi, short for furikake, another Japanese word. Because I couldn't think of a spice that had all of the colors, but my little nori and salmon furikake that I had in the pantry did. So I went, okay, that's Furi. That's who that is. This is handsome little Saffron. He always took the best photos. He, his adopted, adoptee parents sent me a photo of him sitting like an old man on the couch when he was more grown. And it cracks me up. I should try to find that photo. It's so good. This was little Paprika. He had so many little baby hairs. He was so puffy. But not in the way that, like, the other ones were. He was fuzzy. He was fuzzy. Sweet little baby. And then this was Miss Baby Pepper. She was so white when she was first born. And she got progressively more gray when she was small and white. And she would always try to cuddle with us. My husband would go, soft and warm like mashed potato. Because she was so white, so she looked like a little lump of mashed potato. Anyway. That's Mama Nutmeg in her spice rack. All of them went to good homes. They all got fixed and vaccinated and chipped. And I adopted them all out, so they are all living their best lives. That's adorable, thank you. It was not easy because, like I said, I grabbed Miss Nutmeg off the street because there was a really huge feral cat colony right by where I had worked. And she was the only one to ever come up to me, so I think she might have been abandoned by her previous owners once she got pregnant. But, God, she was so full of worms and fleas, and I was nervous. I stepped away for 5 minutes, and dang, he's serving. Nah, dude. It's a good thing you came back, because I would have said that I would smooch your character without you here, and that's inappropriate. You have to know my intentions first. Yeah, Miss Nutmeg was full of worms and fleas, and I had just learned about FLV and FELV. Two things that cats can have that are, well, one of them is way more severe than the other. But I was like, shit, I might just be stuck with 7 cats now because people are not going to want to adopt, you know, sick kittens. And I'm not just going to leave them in shelters to rot. So that was nerve-wracking. Luckily, Miss Nutmeg was healthy and happy in that regard. None of the kittens had FELV or FIV. None of them had any birth defects. There was no fading kitten syndrome. It was all good. He likes smooches, it's fine. Hell yeah, it's fair game. My friends were so supportive of that time too. I had ended up setting up a GoFundMe to help with the costs, and one of my friends at the time had gone, oh, thank God you had set something up. I was asking around the server that I was running at the time if we wanted to get something together to help you out. And I was like, I'm going to sob aggressively and immediately. The walkthrough fandom isn't always good, but goddamn, when they're good, they're great. I managed to take everyone I could out of that fandom with me. Sir, I need you to have your other leg exposed. It's me. I am out of that fandom. Yes, you are. I don't know how such a small fandom can have so much drama and so many problems. It must be because we're all condensed in like one area and not huge and spread out like like Pokemon. But god damn. Looking respectfully, I'm not. I'm looking so disrespectfully. I am accepting the fact that they are scrumdiddlyumptious. I am eating with my eyes, thank you. I am enjoying the feast. Shelter, how do you feel about me having this one leg hang off a little bit? Do you want me to, like, squeeze it in at all? I don't want to make him any smaller, because I'm worried that I'm going to start losing details on him. Honestly, that looks good. Hell yeah. Great, so they're gonna be hot and in Technicolor? Hell yeah. Smug ass motherfucker. Hell yeah. Turtlenecks are always good. Turtlenecks are always hot. I don't care who's wearing them. I don't care what gender they identify as. Always hot. Hey, what does it mean? Because you're about to color them red, and this has meaning in game. Ooh, I love being part of the problem. Move your arm somewhere, sir. I miss doing things with OCs. God, I really got burned like twice and I went, yep, we're not doing that anymore. Even though people seem to really enjoy my OCs when I make them, as mediocre as they are. I think... Well, hold on. You told me about the game. I don't know how much you told me about them. Hold on, let me double check. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. No, you explained to me about the sparkly one. So no, I don't know anything about this one. Ooh, ooh. Well, at least they get that much. Because from what you told me, the sparkly one is sad. This hand looks like it was drawn by AI. They get at least one hot piece of ass for their troubles. We'd love to see it. You know, I think I watched Sailor Moon once, and it had a lasting impact on me. Now I only draw in shoujo proportions. How do you do that by accident? How do you make a country disappear by accident? I would take that very personally. I wouldn't begin to think that was an accident. What do you mean it's catching up? No! I thought you said he got one, day. The sparkly one got, at least one piece of ass for his troubles. Now you're gonna take it away? That's so mean. Be nice to them. Eventually. Okay. 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 Good. Okay. That's a genie-ass, like, wish. And I did not mean to make him so hot, TM. Sparkle emoji. Dick move of them, really. I mean, that is how the universe likes to play. Holy shit. Get rid of colors forever. No, I love colors. What does blue mean in this universe? What does blue mean? What will I mean? We only see red. Boo. Oh! Oh, I understand. I understand why Snow will be concerned. Okay. Oh my god. What the hell? This needs to sit lower. No. Yes, you did. I'm just terrible with names, fictional or real. So I know you've said it, but if you ask me to say it, I won't know it. No, not the ads, not the ads. No. Cats are indeed a bitch to draw. Went that entire time without saving because I like to live dangerously. I don't love how wide it is. I'm gonna shrink it down just a little bit. Or I'm not, because now it looks stupid. been drawing Mistral without one more than with one lately. That's me with May. I struggle bus trying to draw her hat. I think we'll call it there so I can start getting ready for dinner. Let's see who we can raid. Hatch is streaming. We'll raid Hatch, who is doing some gay art. So go give them some love and go give their OCs some love. And happy Pride to you, I forgot to say so. Alright everyone, thank you for coming by. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you again on Sunday, health permitting. Appreciate you guys hanging out, even though I was dupio espresso for the entire stream. But I appreciate you guys nonetheless. Thank you for keeping me company and hanging out. Hold on, got 2 more seconds. Alright, go give Hatch love. Appreciate you.